What's up with it? Just we talking Garcia, no Tatts on a live for no video, man. We here for another video. Hey, man, listen. Today we switching up things a little bit. Now, one thing about me, I don't like heights, and I don't like to be in a lot of water, you know what I'm saying, like the ocean, thing like this, man, or big lakes and, rivers, deep rivers. I don't like deep water, and I don't like heights. So, now we're going to do this video, man. This video is the top 10 scariest rides for you know what I'm saying? So, fear of heights, man, you got to beware, man. I don't know how to say that in French, though. How do you say the fear of heights? Man, I gotta learn that in French, man. But anyway, this is top 10, man. The top 10 most scariest rides, man. So y'all, hey, listen. Pour mes amis français, envoyez-moi les videos. Pas de musique. The videos comme ça, ou the comedy, the skits comme ça, en français, et je peux réagir à ça. Donne-moi ça. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? For my American people, all my English people, everything. Send me some videos like this, man. I'm gonna react to it, man. But right now, man, I don't like heights, man. You know. Even watching some stuff, man, it makes my, you know what I'm saying, make my nuts go tingle, you know. I get butterflies in my stomach, dog. So hey, let's see this, man. Let's go see what's going on.
10 rides most likely to give you acrophobia. Number 10, Edge Coaster at the Philippines Sky Experience Adventure. Let's start off this list with a trip to Cebu City in the Philippines. This city is known for its historic religious buildings and beautiful vistas. But within the city, there's an extra special treat for thrill seekers downtown.
And whoever been to the Philippines, man, shout out to y'all, man. I heard Philippines, was a nice country to visit, man. One day I'm gonna go there for real. I need to go there to the Philippines. Check out my people in the Philippines. Well, you got a ride like this on top of the, let's see.
Located atop the Crown Regency Hotel is an amusement park named Sky Experience Adventure. This park features a rock climbing wall, a glass skywalk, and a truly terrifying ride named Edge Coaster. Despite its name, this ride isn't technically a roller coaster since it isn't powered by gravity, but the terror it instills in riders nevertheless makes.
So roller coasters are only powered by gravity? I didn't know that, Doug. I didn't know that.
It a noteworthy thrill ride. Don't be fooled by its speed. This slow-moving powered ride will do more than enough to rattle your fear of heights. Passengers start by boarding a two-person ride vehicle. They then navigate around the edge of the building, facing outwards towards the city's skyline. As if this wasn't enough, the ride vehicles tilt downwards. The force of gravity pushes them towards the edge of their seats. Riders will no doubt feel like the ride vehicle is going to break off at any moment, but the masterful magic of engineering keeps them in place. This one-of-a-kind attraction is a masterpiece of fear extraction, and if you think you're brave enough, feel free to book a ticket to Cebu City and give it a shot. Number 9, the Sky.
No way, I ain't getting on that. I just felt it in my stomach, man. Y'all know for my people who are scared of heights, you know when you up top and you look down. Like, man, I haven't even been up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. I'm just good with looking up at it, man. Because going up there and looking, man, shit. Ooh.
Slide at California's OUE Sky Space LA. While this is certainly the shortest ride on the list, there's no questioning how terrifying it is. Located in Los Angeles' iconic US Bank Tower, this slide is part of an entertainment venue named the OUE Sky Space. This venue features a bar, an observation deck, and of course, its signature glass slide. This rectangular.
Man, that's too much glass, man. I just be thinking, what if this glass break while I'm up here on this shit, man? God damn. Right now, man, I got the butterflies and everything, man.
Slide is composed almost entirely of clear glass panels. Passengers board simple fabric mats and make their way downwards. While only a few seconds long, the fear this slide invokes proves that big scares can indeed come in small packages. The phrase "don't look down" undoubtedly applies here, as the glass slide gives an absolutely petrifying view of the city below the sturdy but fragile looking glass. With around 1,000 feet standing between this slide and downtown Los Los Angeles, it certainly had its fair share of terrified screams over the years. Look down if you dare, but if you're afraid of heights, this slide could very well be your worst nightmare. Number 8.
Hey man, this video is fucking killing me, dog. Listen, I ain't even there, man, but God, it's Royal Gorge Park. That's in Colorado.
The Cloud Scraper zip line at Colorado's Royal Gorge Park. Next up, we have the first of 3 Colorado rides on this list. There are countless zip lines out there. Perhaps.
Hold on. 3 Colorado rides on this list, and I haven't been to one of them. And didn't know about. I knew about Royal Gorge, but I just knew about the train going over the gorge. But I didn't know it was a ride. Shit.
Perhaps more than one can possibly keep track of. But if you're looking for the most terrifying zipline of all, one can easily make the case for the Cloud Scraper. Just like the bridge, the Cloud Scraper takes guests over 900 feet above the Arkansas River. The view down below is like something straight out of a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. And the vista is truly breathtaking. Guests will slowly make their way across the giant chasm with only a harness standing between you and a deadly drop downwards. This is not recommended for the acrophobics out there. If you're a hardcore thrill seeker, though, head on down to Colorado and test your limits. Number 7.
Who gonna go? Hey, when I go to Colorado, I gotta try that. I gotta go, man. I'm scared of height, man, but I gotta. But what if that shit snap? What if it breaks that one time that I try? Oh my gosh, dog. No, I can't. But we're going to have to see what else they get from Colorado.
The Infinity Ride, made by Dutch manufacturer KMG. You may remember this ride from my 20 insane and unique carnival rides video, but for the 2016. It is currently owned by German showman Hofnagels and Son, who regularly rent this ride to various fun fairs across Germany. This monstrous ride stands at a staggering 213 feet tall, or 65 meters in metric terms. This makes it the tallest portable looping ride in existence. Riders sit at the bottom of a massive arm and are hoisted into the air while rotating sideways. As you can imagine, the positive G-force achieved at the bottom of the descent is insanely intense. So much so that German regulations prohibit the ride from making more than one complete rotation. Nevertheless, the hang time you'll get at over 200 feet is flat out surreal, and just one rotation is more than enough to be memorable. Number 6. Giant Canyon Swing at Colorado's Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. At an elevation of over 7,000 feet above sea level, Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park has no shortage of thrilling attractions. A dreamlike drop ride into a deep cavern, and a world-famous swing ride over a canyon. Made by American manufacturer S&S Sansei, this model is known as a Scream and Swing ride. Though common at amusement parks, this Scream and Swing stands out, as it is perched on the edge of a...
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. What if that swing just say, okay, man, today, I don't want to work anymore. Fuck you. And just let you, man, God, yeah. Oh, my gosh. And that's in Glenwood Springs. I used to pass there every time when I was in university. You know, my college was in Rangeley, Colorado. We had to go past Glenwood, but I never knew about this ride here.
Large cliff. With each swing, passengers are launched higher and higher into the air. Seats facing the edge of the cliff will give a wide view of the sky, while sitting away from the edge ironically gives a more terrifying view. Riders will face straight down in this case, with a considerable amount of space between the seats and the ground. If you're looking for a more exciting ride, choose the seats facing away from the edge of the cliff. But regardless, this ride is both exciting and fear-inducing no matter what seat you're in, and is a must-have addition for any thrill seeker's bucket list. Number 5. The SCAD Freefall at South Africa's Orlando Towers. In case you haven't heard of these rides, SCAD Towers are full-fledged stuntman experiences. At least that's how I describe them. The acronym itself stands for Suspended Catch Air Device. From personal experience, I can say the SCAD Tower is by far the scariest ride I've ever been on. But out of these rides out there, only one truly stands out. This one can be found at the Orlando Towers in Johannesburg, South Africa. Located inside a former coal plant cooling tower, guests start off boarding a metal platform and being lifted into the air. As the platform goes up, so does a large net. After reaching the top, Guests are hooked up to a cord and lowered below the platform. With the use of a release mechanism, a park employee releases the cable, sending guests plummeting downward with no hold. After what feels like terminal velocity, guests hit the net, which is specifically designed to cushion the fall as much as possible. Guests will drop over 131 feet into the net below. As you can imagine, the drop down feels much longer than it actually is. And the fact that it's inside a cooling tower makes it that much more surreal.
Hell yeah, man. You got the whole tower surrounding you, bro. You can't, man. Hell no. Hell no. Oh my God. Like, man, like, I have nightmares about falling from high heights.
A fall like this is not for the faint of heart. If you think you can handle it, the Orlando Towers await you. Number 4, Zoomin Jarrow Drop of Doom at New Jersey's Six Flags Great Adventure. In 2005, Six Flags stunned the amusement industry. 56 feet tall, this intimate accelerator broke the record for the tallest roller coaster on Earth. A record it still carries to this day. As if it wasn't already jaw-dropping enough, the coaster's manufacturer managed to take it to the next level. A year after installing drop towers on Magic Mountain's Superman Escape from Krypton, Swiss manufacturer Intamin will install another 3 of these drop towers on King Kong's structure. The result is Zoomin Jarrow Drop of Doom, the world's tallest drop tower experience.
I got some.
Each one stands at an incredible 415 feet in the air.
I got a reaction from my guys out there, man. I got a special treat for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? For me Garcia. I got a special reaction treat for y'all niggas, boy.
After boarding, guests are swiftly taken to the top. Just when you think you're about to hit max height, it keeps going and going and going until you eventually reach the peak. Upon reaching the highest point, riders will be stopped at the top, possibly allowing for a few seconds to rethink their life decisions. Before you know it, you're coming towards the bottom, gaining more momentum as you descend. As it picks up speed, you may feel like you're going to crash into the ground, but before you know it, the brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting in your chair with a look on your face that has "Holy shit" written all over it. Number 3, Pterodactyl at Colorado's Cave of the Winds Mountain Park.
Now, I've been to Cave of Winds, but this was not there when we went in Colorado Springs. And look at these dudes, man. Colorado got some, boy. Number 3. Let's go.
Ever wanted to jump off a cliff without dying? The Cave of the Winds is the place to be. Located in the town of Manitou Springs, this park offers tours of its titular cave, as well as a zip line and even a cliffside ropes course. But by far its most thrilling attraction is the recently added Pterodactyl. This swinging freefall ride is nothing short of psychotic. After boarding and being strapped in, your seat will slowly face downwards, bringing you face to face with the inevitable drop. All of a sudden, you'll find yourself 200 feet down at around 100 miles per hour. This freefall sensation gives the illusion of falling to your doom, but the cable above will quickly swing you back upward.
This nigga's word, dog. You fall into your doom. Man, what if that rope just say, I'm about to snap, I'm tired of this shit. If the rope tell you, I'm tired of this shit, nigga, and just snap, oh, it's over. You going into, man, they gonna launch you into the mountain, bro. It's over.
The fun doesn't stop there though, as you'll swing back and forth over the deep chasm, with the wind in your face and your sense of composure possibly in the blender. If you hate big drops and somehow still insist on riding this, you'd better bring a clean pair of underpants, because things may end up messier than the second season of True Detective. Number 2, Falcon's Fury at Florida's Busch Gardens, Tampa. One thing's for sure with this ride, it ain't your grandmother's drop tower.
Y'all see who all on Hey man, I haven't seen a lot of black people on these rides, dog.
Oftentimes when I get into a debate on what the best drop tower on Earth is, this ride comes up on more than one occasion. Also built by Intamin, this prototype model is officially known as a sky jump. Passengers board around the structure and are then lifted 334 feet into the air. Ordinarily, drop towers would simply plunge passengers from the top. But something else happens that takes this Falcon's fear factor from a 10 to an 11. Upon reaching the peak, passengers are slowly tilted backwards into a face-down position, with only the restraints to keep them from falling to the ground. After what feels like ages of anticipation, the clutch is released, and passengers plunge downwards back to Earth. Just seconds before reaching the bottom, the seats swing back into a sit-down position, leaving guests to contemplate what they just rode.
Man. Dog, they tilt your seat to the ground and let you go like you about to. Nigga, if you man, listen, man, I'm a big what if. I'm a big what if guy. What if this shit don't stop, man?
It may not be the tallest drop tower on Earth, but many agree that its tilting seats make it even scarier than Zoomin Jarrow. And for those of you in Europe, you can get a taste of this ride at Sweden's Gronelund. Here you can find a smaller, but still amazing sky jump named Ikaros.
Whoa.
Hopefully we'll get to see more sky jumps pop up, because these...
Hey man, she looked like she said she regretted hers. Hey, she regretted getting up on there, man. That woman screamed and tried to... Man, too late now, because if it don't stop, you in trouble, lady.
Of this ride at Sweden's Gronelund. Here you can find a smaller, but still amazing sky jump named Ikaros. Hopefully we'll get to see more sky jumps pop up, because these things are, in the words of this generation, totally lit. At long last, we've come to number 1.
Yeah, Stratosphere!
Every single ride at Las Vegas, Nevada's Stratosphere. World famous among thrill seekers, the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino features an amusement park on top of the building at around 1,000 feet in the air. Over the years, the park has added a variety of attractions to take full advantage of its mind-blowing. Among those still operating are the following. First, there's Big Shot, an S&S space shot ride that launches riders over 1,000 feet into the sky. On its own, it's far from the tallest drop tower, but the view from the top is perhaps the scariest of all time. Ooh. Next is Insanity, a flat ride that spins riders above the Vegas Strip as they face the ground. This photogenic ride is so unbelievably insane, it's featured in more YouTube thumbnails than you can shake a stick at. Riders will rotate around the center axis repeatedly, likely spouting out various 4-letter words in the process. Yeah. Perhaps even scarier than this ride is X-Scream, an astoundingly horrifying ride that sends a train full of passengers off the edge of the building, handing them in place before sending them back to the boarding station. It looks like something straight out of a clickbait thumbnail, but rest assured, this one is real, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a ride that's scarier looking than this. It looks as if there's nothing to stop it from plummeting to the ground, but like I've said before, the magic of engineering is in full effect. Finally, there's Sky Jump Las Vegas. This is a bungee jump-esque ride experience that drops riders hundreds of feet to the ground on a controlled high-speed wire. Notable enthusiast Taylor Bybee of Coaster Studios had this to say about it. Holy crap! And that pretty much sums up the Stratosphere. It's further proof that Vegas is much more than slot machines and ending up on the roof after your bachelor party. It's chock full of unique experiences. And if you're a thrill seeker, the Stratosphere is a must-do. Before we wrap things up, I just want to give a special shout out to my...
Hey man, I am not a thrill seeker. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I like roller coasters, but man, heights and you go up there and you drop. Oh, I'm not getting on that. Bungee jumping, I don't think I can do it, man. Jumping out of airplane or a helicopter, parachuting, that's not for me, man. I like my feet to be on the ground. 2 feet on the ground and I'm good, baby. But y'all already know, man. It's your boy No Tatts. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man.